Welcome to Narrations, where we bring movies to life, one story at a time. Here, we don't just tell you what happened, we take you there. Into the laughter, the heartbreak, and those cinematic moments that linger long after the credits roll. So grab a cozy blanket, maybe a slice of pumpkin pie, and let's dive into a Thanksgiving movie that reminds us why family is the most complicated love of all. This is Home for the Holidays, 1995, a tender, hilarious, and deeply human story about the madness of Thanksgiving and the beauty hidden within it. Every year, as Thanksgiving approaches, airports fill with people chasing that familiar destination, home. Some go willingly, others go out of obligation, but everyone hopes for the same thing: a few days of warmth and belonging. For Claudia Larson, played by Holly Hunter, that journey home would become something entirely different. A reminder that life, love, and family don't always fit neatly into plans. At the start, we meet Claudia at her job, restoring a centuries-old painting inside a museum, hands steady, focus absolute. Then life happens. Her boss calls her in. The conversation's awkward, clinical, and by the time she walks out, she's unemployed. And before she can even process it, she loses her cool, ruins her blouse with paint, and makes an impulsive phone call to her teenage daughter Kit. "Sweetheart," she says, forcing a smile through panic, "I think I'll be coming home for Thanksgiving." But Kit, played by Claire Danes, has her own plans, spending the holiday with her boyfriend. For Claudia, it's the first sign that her little girl is growing up, and maybe moving away from her. So, she does what we all do when life gets overwhelming: she pretends it's fine. Cut to the airport, one of the most painfully relatable travel scenes ever filmed. Crowded gates, crying babies, delayed flights. Claudia squeezes into a middle seat beside a non-stop talker, questioning every decision that led her here. Her eyes close, her mind racing, unemployed, alone, heading into the lion's den home. When she finally arrives, the chaos begins immediately. Her father, Henry, played by Charles Durning, greets her with that familiar sparkle. He's the kind of dad who still believes everything can be fixed with a laugh and a slice of pie. He fusses over her luggage, tells her she looks great even though she clearly doesn't, and beams as if she's still his little girl. Then they reach the house, a suburban battlefield preparing for Thanksgiving. And waiting inside is Adele, Claudia's mother, played by the magnificent Anne Bancroft. If perfectionism had a human form, it'd be Adele Larson. She's fussing over the turkey, vacuuming the floor for the third time, and firing off passive-aggressive compliments faster than bullets. "You look so tired, darling. Have you been eating? You should wear lipstick." It's love, sure, but the kind that comes wrapped in worry and wrapped again in criticism. Claudia smiles through it, dodging the jabs, rediscovering the rhythm of being someone's daughter again. The tension, the warmth, the emotional landmines, they're all there. Then the door bursts open, and in storms Tommy, her brother, played with electric charisma by Robert Downey Jr. Tommy is chaos incarnate. He's witty, flamboyant, and full of mischief, the comic relief and emotional heartbeat of the film all at once. He kisses everyone on the cheek, cracks jokes about the turkey, and brings along a mysterious friend named Leo, played by Dylan McDermott. Everyone assumes Leo is Tommy's partner, but Tommy's grin suggests otherwise. Dinner prep unfolds like a symphony of disaster. Adele yells about basting, Henry sneaks bites of food, and Claudia tries to stay out of the way. At one point, the cat walks across the counter, knocking over the cranberry sauce, and Adele practically faints. It's domestic comedy at its best, the kind where every glance feels like decades of family history colliding at once. And then, dinner. The moment every family simultaneously dreads and awaits. The table gleams, candles flicker, and everyone takes their seats like soldiers ready for battle. For about 10 seconds, everything seems perfect. Until it doesn't. The conversation drifts from polite to personal, from friendly to fiery. Tommy pokes fun at Aunt Glady's cooking, Glady reminisces about a long-lost love, and Adele starts listing who's gained weight this year. And just when you think things can't get messy, Tommy drops the bombshell. He's married. Yes, married. And didn't tell a soul. Adele freezes, fork in hand. Henry tries to lighten the mood, but the damage is done. Voices rise, emotions boil, and the beautiful Thanksgiving dinner becomes a battleground of resentment, love, and unsaid truths. Claudia, stuck in the middle, watches the madness unfold like an out-of-body experience. Then, amid the shouting, she starts to laugh. Not because it's funny, but because it's real. This is family. Loud, flawed, impossible, but hers. Later that night, after the chaos subsides, Claudia and Tommy escape outside. The cold air hits them like relief. They sit on the hood of an old car, wrapped in coats, staring at the stars. Tommy opens up, his jokes fading into honesty. He tells her how hard it is to live his truth, how the world sees him differently, and how he misses the simple bond they used to share as kids. It's one of those rare movie moments where sibling love feels completely genuine, messy but unbreakable. Then Leo steps out, quiet and thoughtful. He's not loud like Tommy, not dramatic like Adele. He's steady, the calm in Claudia's storm. They talk softly, about art, about dreams, about how sometimes, losing everything can open new doors. For the first time in days, Claudia laughs without bitterness. The connection between them feels natural, not the spark of a movie romance, but something deeper, warmer. The next morning, the house smells like leftovers and nostalgia. Adele fusses over breakfast, pretending everything's fine, because that's what moms do. Henry hums, content just to have everyone under one roof. Tommy and Leo pack up, teasing Claudia about her new admirer. And Claudia, she just takes it all in, the laughter, the noise, the imperfection of it all. As she heads to the airport, her dad walks her to the car. He says something simple, something only a dad could say. "Don't worry so much, kiddo. You're doing fine." And for Claudia, that's enough. Leo drives her to the terminal. They sit for a moment in silence before he says, "Next Thanksgiving, maybe we can make our own chaos." She smiles, touched. It's not a promise, just a possibility. But sometimes, that's all you need. On the plane, clouds stretch endlessly beneath her. She thinks of her parents growing older, her daughter growing up, her brother growing braver. And somewhere between takeoff and landing, she realizes she's thankful, truly thankful, for all of it. Because family may drive you mad, but it's what reminds you who you are. Soft orchestral reprise. The music swells gently as the narration closes. Home for the holidays isn't about perfection. It's about the beauty in imperfection, in burnt turkeys, in old arguments, in messy, unconditional love. Director Jodie Foster captures something timeless, that the holidays don't heal us, but they bring us back to where healing begins. So, if you've ever felt both joy and chaos at your family table, this movie will feel like home. Thanks for watching Narrations. If you enjoyed this heartfelt Thanksgiving journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic storytelling every week. And maybe this year, go easy on the cranberry sauce.